I love escape rooms. Rooms where you're physically locked in and can't escape. Although in my country, we can't actually lock the doors, as that would be illegal. You have to solve puzzles, locks, and rummage through the room to use all the available information that you can to try and find a way out. Typically this means solving a range of puzzles until you reach the final puzzle, which unlocks the door. Now that's great, right? There's probably a few around me. I can probably just go down the street and go in an escape room. Oh wait, I've already done them. And that's where We Were Here comes in. A cooperative two-player game that has not one, but recently 4 games in the series. It's developed by Total Mayhem Games, an indie studio, and they've managed to capture the spirit of being trapped into a room and having to escape. And the best part? The first game is free, and you must bring your friend along. Each game in the series does require 2 people to own a copy on their own computer, so no Steam sharing or single player to speak of. But in the case of the first game, it doesn't matter, because it's free. Jump into a lobby, you can pick between the librarian, who will be given most of the information, and the explorer, who does the exploring and solves the majority of the puzzles through what the partner tells them. Load in, and you're captured, separated, and wake up in a cold, dark, surprisingly detailed castle. You find a walkie-talkie on the bench, so you can voice chat to your friend, and you're off. The puzzles seem to be a perfect blend of mind-boggling, but just enough so that you don't turn to your old friend Google. You slowly comprehend the information around you, and you work at your own pace, until you reach, of course, those certain parts that are timed, that require you to solve the puzzle before a painful death. Though, you're then just thrown right back to a checkpoint anyway. A lot of the puzzles you'll need to directly communicate with your friend. The librarian will have the symbols, a map or instructions that the explorer can use at certain points when they most make sense. Slowly, you'll start to unlock further rooms and new areas while still having to keep in mind previous items. The game makes for a very good team building exercise actually, and shows just how complicated explaining what you see can be, especially when you're yelling back and forth about the robot faces and dick drawings. Let's not forget about the aesthetic. When I first loaded the menu and saw the lobby screen, and it looked like this, I wasn't very hopeful. But then you see the castle walls, the torches, the atmosphere, and the claustrophobic feeling. And let's just say it gets more interesting as the game goes on, and you can see how they've built upon this art style in later games, and used it to its fuller potential. A short but sweet experience. Spend an hour or two, and want to murder your girlfriend or partner by the end of it, but boom, you find out you're invested. And it's a great way to get hooked into a series, and I wish more developers would use and offer free experiences like this instead of a demo, where you can actually try out the game before buying, instead of just refunding on Steam. Now, I've made sure to only use footage from a range of the trailers, and not just the first game, as it is a very short experience at only 1 to 2 hours long, but definitely, if you like escape rooms, go give it a try. Play it, it's free. Try it out, and then you might just want to play the entire series right after. We Were Here Forever just came out, and it looks to be a real doozy, and I can't wait to play it with the missus.